My name's Sara Feinberg. I'm a 2010 alum. I came to Oliverian from wilderness therapy after my parents and I realized that it wouldn't be successful for me to go back to my home environment. So I ended up doing my junior and senior year at Oliverian. They helped me catch up on the work that I was missing during the time I went to wilderness, and I ended up being super connected to the school after I graduated, and I guess now 4 years ago, just about, I joined the board as the first alum on the board, and it's been a really awesome process. So I've gotten to stay very connected to the school and to the current students and staff. So Oliverian means a lot to me, and my journey at Oliverian is still continuing. Oliverian is important to me for so many reasons, but I guess I'll try to list a few. It gave me my whole life, I guess. I feel like the trajectory of my life was going toward one of probably pretty bad addiction and prison, ultimately. I didn't have a good sense of authority. I didn't have any respect for any kind of authority, whether that would be a police officer, teacher, anything. So I don't think I would have graduated high school, and I don't think I could have successfully held a job that required me to not, frankly, mouth off to a boss or something, I just didn't have the basic life skills down. So getting to Oliverian, it opened up my whole world, and the importance of that to me is that continues to happen for other students who are on either similar journeys that I was on or on their own independent journeys. I mean, everyone comes from a different background, but ultimately are not finding success in whatever environment they're in, and getting to see human adults successful in their lives and careers with their families and doing, not just the 9-to-5 standard investment banking, lawyer, doctor kind of job is pretty incredible. There were teachers there who were, rock climbing instructors, or their history teachers and their dorm parents, or our school nurse, and they just all had their own independent hobbies and their own way of doing things and their own stories, and getting to live on campus with our staff was just like, it was incredible, and just taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about respect. It taught me a lot about the way I could live this life and be happy, and it stayed with me through today. The effect Oliverian had on my life is huge. I mean, in every aspect, really, of my life today. The amazing thing that I'm super excited about is I'm starting as a park ranger for the Forest Service this summer. I'll be in the Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area, and I'll be getting to do guide-like activities on the trails, chatting up the public and helping people feel confident recreating and teaching them trail etiquette and about our natural history here. So that's really cool. I'm living in Hood River, Oregon now, so that, it means a lot to me to be able to engage with the public outdoors and just live this life that I've always seen in like the corner of my mind, but didn't feel like it was attainable. And Oliverian taught me that it was, and it is. So, I have that going for me, and I'm always reminded of Oliverian when I'm doing really any of these things out in the world that I didn't think were possible before. I'm also a national park guide, which is a huge dream come true. So actually just tomorrow I'm heading out to guide some people in Olympic National Park, and I'm also guiding in Yosemite and Mount Rainier this summer, maybe a little Yellowstone, so that's huge, and it means a lot to me that I can do something like that. And I guess, so like job-wise, that's one thing. The fact that I can even hold a job, that I'm respected in this new profession, that like I'm able to communicate my needs, my wants, and how that matches with my employers. I also was able to go to college. I was able to go to grad school. I graduated with a master's in social work, and no way I could have done that without Oliverian, so, thought of them every step of the way. I was constantly going up to the school visiting. I did my education at Rutgers in New Jersey. So I'd once a semester I'd take some friends up to show them Oliverian campus and introduce them to my teachers who were still there, and that really meant a lot to me. And I guess just overall, Oliverian continues to impact my life today, especially through the board, especially through seeing these current students graduating. At our last reunion on campus, we got to see a student graduate, and so we had the most recent Oliverian grad and then students who were there from, I think, 20 or 19 years prior, which was pretty incredible to see, just the full lifespan of Oliverian and how many people it's touched. My pup needs some attention, so I'm gonna go, but I love Oliverian. It really means a lot to me, and I just hope that it can continue to help other students and faculty. I mean, it really impacts anyone who's ever touched Oliverian in any way, whether they've come on campus, whether they've met students or faculty, whether they've just had, a brief dorm parent gig at the school. It's a life-changing experience, and then you're always just a part of the Oliverian family. I know that if I ever needed help, if I ever was in a bind, I reach out, and it's just the immense love and support that I feel. I don't have that anywhere else in my life, honestly. So that's the unconditional love I learned that I deserve from the people at Oliverian. They were the first people to ever show that to me in a way where I truly felt it. And I'll never forget that. And I could cry just thinking about it, but I'll spare you the tears.